You've got to, but I enjoy reading what my companies are going to do. And you always start with good management. Whatever you're going to buy, make damn sure you got good management.
Right.
And give them the reins and let them go with it.
Yeah.
But I also like to know, just like this value line report, it gives you 10-year history, tells you what the analysts think it's going to do.
Yeah.
And that's all good information for a guy that operates like I do.
Right. I got you. All right. Well, let's go a little bit deeper. Let's talk back when you were a boy growing up.
Okay.
What are some memories that really stand out? I mean, I know we all think of things growing up. It really was things that we remember that helped us or was great that we remember that were big to us. What are some things when you think back as a boy?
Well, as a young man, John, I think I was wrapped up like a lot of young people are today. I was wrapped up in the sports. Not so much following it, but playing it.
Okay.
So, but I learned a lot by being involved like that. And it was the greatest time of my life, really, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
But I really started to get involved in the things that I am involved with now after I left that part of my life and went to work at FMC.
Yeah.
That was really my beginning.
Yeah.
Because I met a lot of very strong people in business. And like I said, I was the controller for the cellophane division.
Right.
I had a very good friend in Willis Strickler, who was in the fiber division. There were two divisions that we were responsible for. But then, as I moved out of that, because that was just working hard, going over into the brokerage business, I learned a lot because I dealt with a lot of very smart and people that had money, John.
Right.
And you can learn a lot from people that have money.
Yes, sir.
I learned how they made it, and most of them made it in the stock market, and most of them stayed true to their portfolio, and they studied their portfolios very carefully.
Right.
And I did the same thing, and then I've been doing it ever since I left up there, because that's been a very important part of my life.
Yeah.
That the investment side.
Well, you enjoy it. See,
I do love it.
That's one of the keys. I mean, the whole part of that, you enjoy that.
Yeah, it's not a. But John, I enjoyed business. I enjoyed working at Western Auto for 30 years too. I met a lot of great people.
Yeah.
Not the kind of people that I could learn a lot from, but good people.
Good people. Yeah.
And they treated me well, and then as a result, I tried to treat them with the proper dignity that they deserve, because some of them would come in, John, I got laid off.
Right.
John, this happened.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Pay me when you get back up on your feet. And that's the way I operated the Western Auto.
Yeah.
And I got to say, it paid me very big dividends, because I took it from a Dave Davenport at 100,000, I took it up to 500,000.
Yeah.
And
and it was a staple people could go to. It was,
well,
in that age,
I
it
had
was like a Walmart, okay? I mean, it was like you could get it whatever you wanted.
That's the key too, John.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I kept building on that. I mean, we went from tires to appliances, to tools.
Lawnmower parts.
And lawnmowers.
I mean, that was a big deal.
Lawnmowers was a big deal.
That was a big deal.
But what I learned, John, was trying to handle my customers after the sale.
Right.
That was the important part.
Yeah.
They wanted a place that they could bring that mower in and have somebody there to fix it.
Yeah.
So I built up a good group of people that could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to the point where, well, these people aren't totally busy. So I found the rental business.
Right.
Because the same people that could fix those appliances could fix my rentals.
Right.
And that's the way I pyramided that.
Yeah.
And it was very good to me, John.
Yeah. And I tell you what, you sold a lot of cars.
Yeah.
I mean,
and here again, I sold cars that were in their price range,
right.
John. And I financed them.
Right.
And by financing everything that I sold, that was a meaningful contribution to my overall success.
Right. Yeah.
In terms of the customers wanted it. They didn't care. They just wanted to know what their monthly payment was going to be and make sure that it fit their budget.
Yeah.
And I could do that.
I think that's so important. When I think about that whole business, when we talk about like with Western Auto, you could go in, and growing up as a boy over in War, there was a Western Auto there, Johnny Allen.
Yeah.
His dad had it, and I remember the night it burnt down, and they stocked a lot of ammunition.
Yeah.
Man, there were bullets flying everywhere.
Was it really?
Oh man, there was bullets.
Yeah.
It was dangerous.
I think I met him one time.
It was good people.
Yeah. And most of those Western Auto people that owned the stores were pretty decent people.
Yeah, it was good.
And I think, and we all had the same business model. We had to take care of those customers that came in.
Yeah.
And it's just a question of how much we could take care of.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I kept adding. I added the furniture business, the car business.